Hey guys, DDG the Man here, back here with another video, and I got some exciting news for you. I got some plot details for the new Dragon Ball Super anime. I will leave a link to the article that I found in the description below, and yes, it is legit. So what I'm going to do is read through the more important parts of this article, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. So let me go ahead and jump right into the article. So it states that it was recently revealed in this week's issue of Weekly Shonen Jump that the series will begin 6 months after the defeat of Majin Buu. The series from there, the series is now set to catch up with the events of Battle of Gods and Revival of F, which each being a retelling, yes, a retelling of their respective events, before going on to an all-new inter-universe storyline. This new storyline will feature a new set of Super Dragon Balls, feature new characters, and much more. It is not clear at the moment just how this new story will, if it does at all, tie in with the events seen 10 years later at the end of the manga in chapters 517, 518, and 519. You know, where the part where Oob shows up and everything. But it is certainly nice now to have a better idea of the series' general overall plot and how certain events will tie into each other. Dragon Ball Super, which begins airing on July 5th, 2015 on Fuji TV, is the first all-new TV series for the franchise in 18 years. The story and characters will be developed by the original manga artist Akira Toriyama. Now let me go and tell you guys what came directly out of Akira Toriyama's mouth. Dragon Ball Super is a complete continuation of the Majin Buu story arc. It's got a bit of a post-battle aftermath, and then it continues with the Battle of Gods arc, where the God of Destruction appears, and the Revival of F arc, where Frieza comes back to life. And then I've written a strange new story where they finally depart from this universe. They're fighting against their neighbors, Universe 6. They'll yell at me if I give away too many spoilers, so I'll keep the rest a secret. But they're chasing after giant Super Dragon Balls. I think things will unfold in a bright and simple way that will be really fun and exciting. Since it's another universe, loads of new characters will turn up. I'll do my best to draw the tons of character designs necessary, so I'm looking forward to this too. You know, it suddenly occurs to me that somehow along the line the Dragon Ball anime has become quite a huge story. Since I'm a guy who drew the thing, it's a bit weird for me to say this, but when I first started out, I never dreamed it would have a universe as a setting. Don't worry though, it's still going to be the same sort of easy to understand content as always. Please be sure to watch Dragon Ball Super on TV. End quote. Now let me go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on this, and the first thing I want to talk about is the retelling thing that he has going on. And honestly, I have mixed feelings about it. I haven't seen Resurrection F yet, but I have seen Battle of Gods, and I don't really see what's the gain from retelling the story. I mean, the movie is perfectly fine, and I don't get it. But in the end, I trust that Akira Toriyama knows what he's doing. So my only real question about this retelling thing now is how long is it going to be, and what are some of the differences that he's going to add in. So now I want to go ahead and talk about the new universe, the new characters, and the new Super Dragon Balls. The first two things that I want to talk about are the new universe and the new characters. So some of the new characters that have been revealed so far are a fat version of Beerus and a female Whis. And I do believe that we do have a name for the fat Beerus, and that is Champa, which I believe is based off the word champagne. So honestly, my one hope right now is that I hope when we see other gods that they're not just different variations of Beerus and Whis. Kind of like how Champa here, you know, is just a fat version of Beerus. I don't want that. I want the other gods to have completely different character designs, not just be a variation of Beerus. So I really hope that is the case, that they look completely different and aren't just variations, because if they are just variations, that would just be completely and utterly lame. Next thing I want to talk about are these new Super Dragon Balls, and my question is, what makes them super? I mean, I know that the Earth Dragon Balls have their limitations, but I think the only real limitations that we know that the Earth Dragon Balls have is that they can only bring a person back to life one time, and that's the only real limitation that I know that the Earth Dragon Balls have. So what will make these new Super Dragon Balls, you know, super? What makes them different? So my next question related to these Dragon Balls is, what's going to be the point of gathering them all together? Is some type of ultimate super wish that they need to make? I don't know. And my next big question is, who made them? So my next big thing I want to talk about is Universe 6 itself. And I have a few questions about it, like what's the reason for them going to Universe 6? Is this going to be a part of Goku and Vegeta's training? Is it just them wanting to go to this universe because they want to fight new, stronger foes? Is Champa the Fat Beerus threatening them? You know, what will the other Z fighters be? How will the other Z fighters be a part of this if they will be? You know, those are all questions I have about them going to this new universe. So in conclusion, you guys, I'm glad that we got this new news about Dragon Ball Super, but I feel like it left me with more questions than answers, like why retell the story? What's going to be different? What's going on with this Universe 6 and the Super Dragon Balls? These are all questions that I have, which make me just even more excited for the series so I can get my questions answered. So what do you guys think of this whole new plot synopsis? Please leave your comments down below, and if you guys like this video, like the video, and if you like me, subscribe to me, and as always, this is DDG the Man, and I'll catch y'all next time.